Hey guys, let's check in on Tracy. Looks like she got herself a hotel room.
Hi, Chihuahua Mom. I was sending out invites, so I'm catching up on who's coming in right now. Yeah, I had to get some decency, and people can't control their minds nowadays, so I'm just trying to, you know. Hi, Renee. Hi, Cece. Hello, Mom. It is still raining here. I got blessed with this just at the perfect time, guys. I mean, they're lacking. Trust me, they're lacking. I just want to make sure that they can't, like, throw damages at somebody or something, because this room is totally not under my name right now. So we got a little bit of information. If they try to throw some damages, I've got video proof that things are not what they would seem. I got these little sour cherry things. That video was great. Good, maybe that's my new profession, is that whenever we get me a hotel, I check all the corners and stuff. I mean, hell, once I was on the floor, it was pretty easy. I can be a hotel critic. That ought to keep me sheltered for a minute. Man, I was thinking about that girl earlier, and I was just like, you know, she was friends on here with me for a while, following me. And I wonder if she's, I mean, I know she's not okay, but I wonder if she's okay, you know? But I'm not going to check. It wasn't me she really wanted to talk to, but you guys have her name, and maybe somebody should check, please. But not me. I'm always wise. That's how I stayed safe. Even in some pretty precarious situations,
Well, I wonder who she's talking about.
I stayed safe. Probably because God was there. Yeah. Probably the reason why everything was okay. All right, but this, I went live earlier, and I am in a lot of pain, but apparently people can't keep their thought process to themselves, even though nobody is requesting the infliction of what they're saying. So I cannot be wrapped all in a towel in a tub and totally clothed, because apparently people are just not adult enough to control their mind. And so I am totally dressed this time, and we're out here on TikTok. I did find out the cost of the room is $58. So, I mean, for $58, it's not as good as it could be and not as bad as it could be, but it's a fair hotel rate if you're looking for hotel rates. It is still raining outside. Everything is soaked out there. I took Bella for a walk. And do you know what paws do whenever it's raining outside? They like to absorb the water, and since they're on the ground, they're mixed with dirt. So dirt and water make mud. And Bella jumped in the bed. So the sheet has like paw prints across it now. I don't know. I was like, maybe I could get a wash rag and some soap and just... I've hand washed clothes before, it was fine. Oh no. I didn't plan the rain and mud. It's not like... I mean, I didn't think about her feet on the bed until I seen the prints either. So we're not doing it a second time. Now I've got a towel by the door when she comes in so I can wipe her feet off if she doesn't like that. Hi, Kimmy. She does not like me rubbing on her paw. No. Mm-mm. And she waits.
I had said yesterday that the dog was 14 years old, and I was corrected. The dog is 9 years old. But a beautiful dog. Excellent dog.
Until we come inside to shake all the rain off, so it's not becoming at all of... It's not becoming of a service dog, but what are you going to do when you're wet? You dry. And well, she's no slouch. She's got to dry off when she comes home. Yeah, it is right now because I'm on an inside. Tomorrow night might not be the same sentiment, however. I am lacking the tent right now. The tarp, I can definitely guarantee it leaks. It's just one of the thin painter's tarps. Yeah. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, a little bit. I gave it away, but I had to sew up put straps on the flap because the zipper broke, so I had to keep tying them every time I went in and out of it. And that tent was crazy heavy to be carrying around. I need a lighter tent. Still one that fits us and my backpack, because what sense does it make if I leave that outside in the rain? It doesn't. Then all my things are wet and I've got big issues. I don't know. I have no clue. Kind of hoping that God just comes along with that justice that I was needing to happen. Maybe I could pick up a minivan. I thought I still had some of my sub left to eat, but I guess apparently I ate it. Yeah. So I'm gonna eat candy tonight. Can't help it. If you get hungry, you get hungry. There's a lot of red dye in these candies, though. Look, my tongue matches my flowers. Why would I see Drew? I'm in a different town. Oh, you mean online? No, I don't think it's come up. We followed each other, but there was Eric, and I would like to... Eric followed me too here on TikTok, and he's the one that gave me the ride away from the towel, and then also gave me a ride after I stood there on the corner from 11 till 5 yesterday. Suggestions of what? What do I need suggestions for? Maybe. Maybe. Or something else could happen. No, why would I go there? I'm not going there. To what? Most of the young people with jobs, really nice cars and stuff, they don't really need the resources, and then a lot of times they just don't know about them. We're doing good. Bella's got her own bed over there. I got my bed over here. I don't know. She just picked her own bed. Yeah, but see, it's the sheet that she's laying on. I folded the comforter and the bed cover, the duvet. Is that what it's called? Oh, I just thought that since I outed myself pretty much spiritually, that things are just gonna come together. I'm hoping that's how it works. That's how it's supposed to work. It was long, and I know I had this nice comfy room with the bed and the bathtub, but with the pain level being high, then it almost wastes the whole experience. Yeah, because then you're just kind of down in bed or down in the bathtub. That shoulder's usually bad, but it only takes the pain away from my low back whenever it's hurting that much worse. So when they trade positions, it's actually at least not like working on my brain so much, like where it just keeps repeating, I hurt, and you can't get a different thought in there. So if it's just on one area, then it gets like that. But if it's the two switching back and forth, I don't know. I almost think that it kind of distracts one from the other. Yeah, the shoulder is bad. I will definitely be still carrying and pulling my things. Yeah. Is there? I bit my tongue. Ow. I don't want to do that again. That hurt. Yeah, it was not a good thing. It was the last cherry ball, too, that I was eating. See, I ran out in my hand. Dang it. Yeah, I don't try to bite my tongue on purpose, though. Watch, it'll be my luck. I'll go grab something with salt in it just to rub it in the wound. Where are those Cheetos at? I don't know. I found out the room is $58 whenever I asked. I might try to figure that out. I don't know. If you would like to help me figure that out for one more night, you could donate by touching the picture up in the top left-hand corner of your screen that looks like me, but with much better hair that day. Yeah, if I can raise $58, I'm staying here, whether I can eat tomorrow or not. My back needs the rest. My shoulder needs the rest. And with all the rain and puddles, I'm not worried. I mean, I am worried. I don't want to go sleep in a puddle. So, I mean, I would rather just not have to worry about it. I tried to tell my doctors that before, that when my back was in a lot of pain and they were doing all the surgeries, yeah, it's not a bad price, even though it could use better upkeep. But for that price, it's not that bad. When the doctors were doing surgeries on my spine, I used a distraction method, and that was to find out if that worked, where if you create pain in a different area, if it will pull your mind from the one it's so focused on into a different direction. So I did a lot of my own testing on that, and I do not suggest what I tell you next. So, like, I would be doing laundry and switching over the laundry from the washer to the dryer, and bending over would make the pain high. So I would just bash my leg into the washing machine or the dryer and create a different effect. I believe there are way more other things that I did to try this out, because it actually did work. I mean, very temporarily, but it did work. And you could do damage to other parts doing this, so I don't suggest this. But I was also told about this rubber band and being able to put it on your arm and then pull it and snap it. But that was such a singular quickness that it didn't really work for the kind of pain I was going through. Yeah, there are a few things. I'm just not going to give everybody weird ideas, but, to test the theory that I had heard, I did definitely try. For anxiety, yeah, to distract your mind. It's just to pull your mind away. That's why I talk about green and those natural things, because if I can lay down where I'm not making the friction in my spine, I can just lay still. The green does not stop the pain. Now, let me tell you what it does do. If I lay still, that calms. And the green takes my mind into another direction. My direction is all of the internal advice that you have seen me proactively use over the past 3 years is because I can turn internal so that I no longer have to deal with the external. The external would be the pain that I'm going through. The green would bring me to not this physical body realm, but a realm that is how do you explain it? It's not in the clouds. It's not in my head. It's not here, but everything is here all at once. So everything is here. Yes, I am, Eric. Yes, this is Eric. This is Eric. Eric is the person, and his friend brought me over here and dropped me off at the next town that I needed to get to find a cheaper hotel because the ones over there were crazy expensive. And Bella, you're being really loud. Do you think that she's gonna feel like she's spoiled if she has her own bed? I think already she has had a whole Subway worth of meat. I am still at the hotel, yes. Yes, thank y'all for dropping me off. Yeah. I told y'all I was looking for Erica. Drew stopped by and he gave Bella water and he gave her dog food and a very polite conversation with the nice young gentleman. But Eric, he gave me so many rides, he went and got his friend so that there's a person. It was, I needed somebody to come by that had a kind spirit. At that time, I had been standing there from 11 until almost 5, so I was praying out, and I had tears running down my face whenever he pulled up because I was just like, all day, and we haven't moved at all. Wait, I chipped in gas money, but then he bought the car like Wendy's, and I don't really eat, so I got fries, and I'm not really supposed to be eating a lot of fries, but I definitely did. I don't know where I'm going next, but I am definitely still here in Michigan. I'll figure it out. It usually happens. Even, especially if I start to get disheartened, then things happen. Kit Kat, did you go buying a subscription? I told y'all I don't collect those things. I'm not putting my information in here. I run on donations alone. Those things are earned income. That would look horrible on my taxes. You need a tent if it rains. I mean, I get it. I don't think that I'm just gonna have, no place to sleep. It'll be okay. If that's how it goes, then it's going to be a rough night, and hopefully the next day will be okay. Yeah, I don't even do the sub side of the channel because like it's TikTok, so it's like free speech. I'm not going to censor myself and make people like, if you want to hear me, you must come over here. No, y'all will donate to me, and we don't got to do the sub thing. If somebody's, why include the man? I always try to be safe. I always try to be safe. I think I have some pretty good discernment going on. Oh, I love you. That's so cool. No, don't. Don't fix it. It's fixed. Leave it alone. You did great. It works. You did great. And look, it has that golden sub thing by it. That's a plus. Not many people have that. That's a sticker I didn't pass out. I think you're the only one with that right now, so that makes you pretty special. It's a golden star. I love it. It makes you stand right out there. If anybody would like to donate to maybe another night of the room, or you can put a note on it and I'll use it for what you put a note on. I'm allowed to use my free will, but that is also going against the person that sent it to me, so I wouldn't. That would mess up the whole integrity thing I'm trying to run on, and that just won't work. Yeah, if I plan on jumping off of this walk of faith, then I wouldn't care so much about my integrity, but I don't plan on it. Yeah, but I mean, she did it for 1 month. She doesn't have to do it again for next month. She said it was a mistake, but she does get a gold star beside her name, and that's kind of cool. Oh, I thank you. Yeah, you hear that, Mom? Don't do it next month. That stuff's going to go up. Don't fall for the trap. My content is usually free. I've got a few things over there, but whenever I started putting them over there, they're older videos. Whenever I started putting them over there, it just didn't make sense to me to charge people, because most of the people that I'm associated with, we can't afford things like that. And so if I want to see somebody's content and they've got it on sub only, and yet I love this person and I'm really interested, that makes me not participate. So I didn't want to make my viewers that come in here to see me have to jump through hoops. You decide whether you want to donate or not. I'm not putting things special over there to keep them away from other people so that I make more. It's just not in me to do it. It's okay, then just don't do it. Stay. Then just stay and visit with me. You're doing great. You're doing great. Hi, Kat. You're doing great. I love seeing you come in here. You're sending me messages like, I got a message out of what you were saying today, and that boosts my confidence. And so I don't know if you need to donate, if you're already donating energy to my heart. I know how it is to be tight, so don't worry about it. Somebody that's not so tight will help, honey. I'm just 30 minutes away from where I was dropped off at the bus thing. So I haven't gotten very far. Thank you so much for the kitty cats. Yeah, I didn't get very far, but I'm in a room and it's cold and wet outside, and it has definitely been raining the entire day today. Thank you for the heart me. See, those right there are helpful, and they cost 1 coin. And it just says, hey, you're on my team and that you love to be on my team. See, there you go. That's the right one. That's it, Kit Kat. That one helps out a lot. It starts giving me a boost out to the algorithm so that I get on everybody's FYP. That way I can find a whole new group of haters I haven't knocked down yet. There's no fun when they don't visit. If anybody wants to donate, the room is only $58 for a night. What a steal. I already gave it rave reviews. If you go look at my past posts, you're going to love it.
Boy, she's really selling this room, isn't she? Man, the hotel ought to give her a free night just for the reviews she's giving it.
I would like to stay. No, for real, for real. I'm already in here and I'm tired. My back hurts. I'm tired. Fabulous reviews, yes. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's the storm moving in is what has got me twisted, but no, all that walking and standing and trying to get the ride, it's probably a culmination of everything put together. But the fact is, I'm still tired. My back still hurts, and I want to stay another night if I can. If it's not possible, then it wasn't meant to be. Look at this, though. Isn't that sweet? That's so sweet. What do, Belle? Is that your bed? Oh, don't curl up. What do? You don't want to be on camera. Look how mad she looks.
Oh, she should take her harness off so she can relax.
She was like, I was enjoying my sleep, lady. Leave me alone. Get out of my face with that thing. Oh, thank you. Look, she's still insulted. Ooh. I wouldn't want somebody holding the camera in my face while I'm trying to take a good nap either. That's kind of rude. I was going to take her out for another walk tonight, but the last time we went out, it was raining and raining. I don't want to bring her in all muddy. Thank you for the heart, me. So I might just like try to skip it. Yeah, she does that every time I turn the camera on her. Hi, Belly. Hi, Jelly Belly. What do? What is do? Are you taking a nap? Oh. No, 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 no. What do? Okay, she got over it. That's good, because I was a little worried about it. That was a nasty face she gave me. She was like, how dare you do this? It's my bed. I get pillows. I made her get off of mine because she laid across all the pillows. She didn't give me one pillow to sleep with or sit with. She was across the top of the bed, all the way across on pillows. I was like, no, 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 you got your own pillows. But look, this is what happened whenever we came in. Do you see the footprint? Yeah, she jumped right in the bed whenever we walked in. I took her leash off and she just flew up in the bed, and now there's paw prints on the bed, and I'm like, maybe a wash rag with some soap and water and just kind of hand clean them off. It's dirt. I'm sure it'll come off, right? These things are all white so they can bleach them. I didn't think about it. I really should have thought about it. I've had her for 10 years, so I know that muddy feet make mud prints. I think I was in the bathtub and I had a towel on so that I could be on live and I wasn't exposed. I was fully covered. Yeah, and then the guy came in and he's like, "Hi," and I was like, "Hi, Joe," and he's like, "Ooh, I'd like to join you, you nasty mind." Like, that's only in your mind. Nothing I have said has warranted that treatment. And so I don't deal with society's crap about all that today. Like, that's a horrible way. And I'm positive that this is a man that has other guys around him or boys around him and is influencing them that this is how you act. But it's not. I'm not dealing with it. Yeah, you think they'll just toss it in the laundry. Yeah, it is rude. It's rude. I went to all of the links to make sure I was not exposed, that it was totally inappropriate live, and then that happened. And that's not me. That is the minds that we have raised into this generational society right now. And it's, I refer to it, I'm not sure if I can say that. Yeah, I think I can say sex culture. As far as I understand, I can say this is the sex culture, and I want nothing to do with it because from what I see that it has produced is a bunch of depravity. Like, people cannot work through their own mind. That had nothing to do with me. I was in a bathtub fully clothed. So if there's somebody at a lake in a bathing suit, that's the same reaction. So that's okay?
Well, sadly, there probably would be some man that would say something like that if he saw a woman in a bathing suit. It's just, there's some sickos out there. And not to take up for this man because he didn't have the right to say anything like that, but hey, it's freedom of speech, right? So, yeah, he did kind of have the right to say it. But what I've been seeing on TikTok lately, there's women, in thongs just dancing around. There's even one that I've been kind of keeping tabs on, deciding whether or not I want to start covering her or not. She sells content and she also begs for gifts and she does little peep shows and all right there on TikTok with her kid right in the same room. Topless little peeks and stuff. And yeah, so when people see women doing things like that on TikTok, and then they come across her live earlier in the bathtub that don't know her, have the first time seeing her, well, they kind of probably think she's doing the same thing, and he made the statement like that. So, was it right? No, but I can kind of understand because of the route that TikTok is going these days.
It's not okay. It's not okay. Fix your mind, people, because there was the girl on the bus who was, yeah, we know, I'm not gender blaming because I've seen this go in so much of society. Hi, James Anderson. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I've got some things they need to toss in the laundry too. I mean, I should go find a laundry. Yeah, you think so? I'm usually pretty neat and clean, and I don't leave a lot of mess. Oh my goodness, I found something at the gas station I had never heard of, but it's pretty close to my favorite ginger ale. If I'm gonna drink a soda though, my favorite soda is like cream soda. You wanna know what they did? I'm in Michigan, just so that you know this. So if you go to Michigan, they have this ginger ale here, and it's like the best ginger ale ever. But they upped it. So let's see. I'm actually using the refrigerator for something. I mean, it's still sealed, but that's why it's in the refrigerator. So check this out. What? Oh, I'm so ready to try. Oh. From rodeo, I used to do barrels, and I understand the muddiness that can come. Oh, whiskey, yeah, well, I'm also from the street, and we've done that. I don't do that anymore. I don't condone this behavior, but, you know, you gotta cut loose whenever you're growing and maturing, and that's how you learn these lessons that you go through. Do you... That's weird. I thought you were in St. Louis since your name said St. Louis. So pot runs aren't that bad. Yeah, I know as a lady, I've stayed at a hotel a few times in my life, and in my younger years, I was a ovulating type of a lady, and things did not always go well. So I do know that there are worse things than just a little bit of dog print, but I was pretty embarrassed about that one too. So this is just my reaction to being a mess. I'm not usually a whole mess. Oh, I hope this is as good as I think it's gonna be. Oh, I fell at the bartender thing right now. There's nothing but fuzz. That shoulder. Ooh. Heavy things. The one disappointing thing about this soda that I got so far without even tasting it. I mean, I guess it's not that bad, but it's kind of bad. That is your last name is St. Louis? Your last name is a whole big city? This is worth trying, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, candy and soda for dinner. This is not where I was going, but it is what's happening. So, I have my things, let me kind of just right here, see? That's where my things are, other than bathroom things here by the sink. And everything else is just bed. I don't really have much of anything anywhere. Coffee things. I had to get extra coffee stuff for the morning. Yeah. I try to keep it all together that way. If whenever it's time to go, it doesn't take me forever to go around the whole room and find everything. I just see like there's nothing of mine in the bathroom. And the towel I used to cover with in the tub, I do hang it up so it's not dripping and soaking wet in a corner somewhere. Oh, you can ask my kids if you run into them. I have done this forever. I used to roll up those little felt blankets and put those in the bathtub with me so I had something to fill that space behind my back just so that it would relax and not be put, in a bind. When you're in a tub, it kind of has that angle. And my back doesn't do that angle, so I have to prop it like this. So there's got to be a roll underneath where my, what do they call it? The sciatic nerves are, and my tailbone. That's how it relieves the pressure, is to put that there, and it pushes up on it to put a bit of pressure on those areas. I lived in my bathtub. I hate not having a bathtub. If I had a choice, I would definitely just have land and like a little thing to sleep in, but then a huge bathtub area built. If my back is going to be like this for the rest of ever, then a bathtub, hot water, and that pressure is what helps me most. Oh, yes, please do. Yeah, see if that helps, because that's how I did it. Like during the surgeries, even whenever I was trying to heal from those, I know they gave me like 6 weeks and I couldn't get in a bath for that time. But after that time, I would use this method. I used it before the surgeries and then after they released me to be able to sit in the tub. That has always been my best pain relief. Yeah. While I'm trying to do it naturally, it's probably the way to go. So, guess I'm gonna have to go camping near a hot springs. Random ideas of how to fix the issue. Today I am, after my bath, I put my Sunday best on again. Yes, I am quite aware, I have been made quite aware of how see-through my skirt is. And I just decided I really don't care. Yeah, I like the skirt and I don't care. Yeah, I'm always disappointed whenever it just comes up and there's just a shower there. The tub is my favorite part. The tub is probably more favorite than the bed. Yeah, than sleeping on a mattress. I would rather have the tub. Yep. I mean, it's sad that I would have to choose between the two, but the tub is definitely the highlight. It's the first thing I go and look for. If I'm looking at campers online daydreaming, then I'll scroll past every one of them after I see that they only have a stand-up shower in it. I know that those things come with tubs. They're not big tubs, but it is a tub I can put hot water in and put my back in. Heat pads don't work the same. If anybody would like to help donate, I am definitely trying to raise $58 for tomorrow so that I could sit in the tub a day longer and try to give my sciatica and back and shoulder a break. And you can donate by going right up to the top there, that picture, and touching it, and then it'll bring up my bio. And in my bio, it'll have the links to where you can donate. I think all this sugar is upsetting my stomach right now. I might need to give it a break. So I'm only online until my phone dies, which is 18%. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I do, because I'm charging the battery pack because it holds more battery for whenever I leave. So I want to get it charged mostly first. It takes the longest to charge too. Yeah, it's still stormy and rainy outside, so I really don't want to go sleep out there in the cold rain tomorrow. Yeah, even if it dries up, or even if it stops raining, it's not going to dry up tomorrow. And $58 is really good for a room. Especially since that one that I had to raise the money for, and it was like $140. I was like, no way, I can't believe that happened. What a miracle that it did, though. Yeah, I have been through a lot this week. That's probably what's still going on. Ooh, I said about donations, and I lost 6, 7 people. Yeah, it is. It is. It's actually cold out there right now. I mean, it might have something to do with that it's raining also. I can't sit up, guys. I'm just too tired. Yeah. Hi, Miss Rita. I'm glad you're here. I've got 18% left on my battery. I was like, after the battery's gone, I'm just going to jump off of live. Whether I make it or not, I'm just going to jump off of live. So when it dies, I'm getting back in the bathtub. I just know I can't be in a bathtub and be on live after earlier. Well, I hope you had a good time at church. Oh, Bella, we're doing. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Nope, I seen you coming. I really did just delete somebody before they said something. I blocked them. I'm sorry, I can't. Look, they come in here and they just created the account, so I already know what's about to happen. Bella. You're using the pillow with the wrong end. You're supposed to put the other end of you on the pillow. Bella. I don't think she cares. No, she keeps hearing like upstairs they're slamming a door. I don't know why she's barking. It wasn't that far away, but she is. Oh, thank you for the sticker. Oh, I love you so much. Look, now she's listening. Okay, fine. It's a real pillow. Oh, I just carry my church with me, guys. That's all up inside of you. So I'm just going to carry it with me and keep showing it to everybody. Oh, I forgot I did that 3-ring thing on there. It's so that I could dangle something between it, but then I lost the little thing that dangled in there. Yeah, I need to put another little charm on that center one that sits in that. Yeah, I did it so long ago that... Let's see, when did I do this? 2018. That's when my daughter got me the charm she had made from a friend that was starting to do silversmith. And see, it's got my stone in the top, but it's kind of faded and dirty. Yeah, it's too shady to see in it. There's a topaz in the top of it. Oh, I love that news! Congratulations! Oh, I see, I told you you'd be fine. Oh, I love you. I'm so glad that it came out good. Yes, that's the best news possible. That is the best news possible. Let's see. Melanie, yes, I did make it on the bus. We made it all the way here, 3+ days here. And then we got picked up. And that's when the real fun started. That's when things got... I could have never imagined it going down the way that it actually went down. So for the first hour, things were pretty good. I mean, other than she didn't slow down. It was like blah 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 blah. It never stopped. Like she never stopped moving. She was taking things and slinging things. She had half of that house emptied onto the front lawn in the 30 minutes of hot water that was in that hot water tank. Half of the entire double wide trailer was on the front lawn in that time. That was pretty big. And but that wasn't the biggest part. Nope. Her keeping attacking me because I can get online and talk to you guys, and I don't have a lot of things that I might oops about because I cleaned out my closet. By that I just mean I went through the things that I have lived through and that I acquired in this lifetime as trauma, and I have dealt with it and been able to bring a new perspective to my own mind so that I can bring that to you guys. Yeah, yes. God is taking care of me too, Kit Kat. Yeah. I mean, that mustard seed that I held in my hand, it didn't look very big. I figured I had enough faith to cover that one. and then some. And so I decided to start spreading it. Oh, I love you. I was trying to do a heart on your message. It won't let me do things like that. I don't know. I'm just showing y'all my journey. I'm not intending on doing other things. I'm not up here preaching and stuff. I'm just being me and filming my journey along the way. Which, by the way, if anybody out there would like to help donate so that I could get this room again tomorrow, the price is only $58 for the night. And that's not so bad, so I thought I would see what would happen if I just throw it out there to the universe. Oh, and if you do want to donate, I guess I should finish. If you do want to donate, you go up there and click that picture that looks just like me. I mean, that is me. And then it'll pop up with my bio. And I got to stop using that shoulder. In my bio, there will be the links to donate. Oh, thank you so much, Kit Kat. I don't know how I mean, I really am just on here being me, but I have gotten messages from many people that I help to give them hope, or that they've went through the pain and the things that I've went through, and that they understand that I'm not doing this because my pain is gone. I'm doing this carrying the same pain, and that they can know that. See, that's why I don't even come on here and talk about what the messages people tell me are. Psh, get me all freaking emotional and stuff. Whatever. Yeah, so I'm just here being me, and this is life. We're all teary now. No, not me. They're tears of gratitude, and those are the best ones. They're nothing but appreciation and magic. It really is. It's magical to see people in the world today that have the appreciation and gratitude, because so many don't know how to have gratitude anymore. I always heard that the tears are counted, not bottled. You leave them free, but they're each counted. Yeah. I don't know. I prayed today. I was like, so what? So what now? I mean, so I have a room for the night. I definitely appreciate the room for the night. I'm not being unappreciative, but so now what, God? What's tomorrow? Good night, Renee. And the only message I get is keep going. You're doing great. Keep going. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing great about. The only things that happened were a lot of me saying nah, 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 nah about situations that were happening. So that's the only thing I can think I'm doing great about, is that I'm not falling for the stupid crap. I guess that's a good thing, you know. I can't believe I took that bus trip like that all for a setup. It was just a stupid setup. Like, what kind of sense does that make? To make somebody that has nothing gather $300 together while they're saving for a vehicle just to waste it, to come here and be treated like somebody's dirt servant. Look, if your place has the string attached that I must kiss your ass, I didn't need one. Not an ass to kiss. I sure as hell didn't. Yep, that's what happened. That's what happened was another girl decided she had more, and so I must bow to her and start kissing. Well, that's kind of how I got left up on a mountain twice in California. Is that the one girl that brought me out there was like, "Oh, I need a little sidekick." I don't feel that position very well, especially when you're out there doing stupid shit and you're the mom and you don't know not to go do stupid shit. Okay. Second of all, I'm not going to apologize to somebody that was in the wrong. So the second time I got left on a mountain was because they were like, make nice with her. And I'm like, 21-year-old girl had a 16-year-old boy on her bus overnight alone, and they were drinking. No, it's not me. I mean, it happened 2 years beforehand, but I'm still not apologizing for seeing that as wrong. Nope. So, I mean, I stand up for the morals is what they're called. The golden treat others rules. And if that leaves me stranded somewhere, then that's as it should be, because we're all going to be ridiculed for the morals and boundaries that we hold. The more that you are Christ-like in your actions, the more you will be rejected and held back. Hello, Ralph. Every single time, because your name reminds me of my sister Regina. So every time I see your name, I'm like, Wreck-It Ralph. So the cartoon that I've never seen, but I've seen the little advertisements too, that's what gives me your name every time. Drew introduced himself as I am Drew, and now every time to not call Drew Derek, I have to go, I am Drew. I mean, you could have a much worse name than Wreck-It Ralph. And you work in construction. This is very fitting. Yeah, I go by Drew, yeah. It has to be a sentence, though, to get his name. I can't just think of his name. It's word association. I didn't even know there wasn't. I don't watch enough TV. Look, I have a TV. They did have Night Court on there, and I freaking love Night Court. Night Court, the old Night Court, I don't know nothing about this new thing, but I did try to look it up on YouTube about my old Night Court, and then I found out there's a new one. That's not, I don't know nothing about that one, but I love Night Court. And, let's see, right after that was Three's Company. And I like Three's Company too. Aw, Sarah, thank you. I don't even know how I'm smiling right now. My sciatic pain is crazy, and so is my shoulder. Yep. Oh no, it's gonna die, guys. I tried to turn battery saver on because the 10% thing came. It popped up and I was like, no, let's prolong this. Thank you, Kimmy, for the roses. I will be. Right now I have a bathtub and I'm not going to let any time go to waste. Even if I can't get the room tomorrow, I'm just going to soak in a bath tonight. I do have a charger. I've got the big battery plugged in. This is so I have a time limit. It's almost 11. And I want to be able to get back in that bathtub to help my back. I'm having a good time, so I wanted to prolong it just a little bit. The charger is over there. I don't even see a plug. Oh, there is a plug down here. I guess I haven't looked next to the bed. It's just, see, my charger's by the sink. And I just don't keep the things right next to me. This phone that I'm on, it's like a new phone. It's got perfect screen, nothing's cracked, but it doesn't have service. Unless I have Wi-Fi. I have Wi-Fi at the hotel. Let me show y'all. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. And this phone is what I'm... Hang on. You can't see it with that thing lit up. Let it go away. Oh, man. Every time I pick it up, it lights again. So let me try to get rid of it. That's how much I have somebody in my life. It's just a painted back screen. Yeah, I don't have nobody. Shit. Alright, I'm going to move the phone I'm talking to y'all on instead of the phone I'm trying to get to go to sleep. Can you see that? That is what I'm normally talking to y'all on. That's what my phone looks like. That's just my phone. I tried to get this phone, but it didn't go well. That's whenever TikTok shut down, and I had been making creator content money, and then when TikTok shut down, that all stopped. I haven't even made $20 the past few weeks on the regular TikTok thing. So like I was feeding Bella on that mountain with what I was making from the stickers and things on here. That's not coming in anymore. I had Subway for lunch. I had a dinner today. I ate today. Yeah, it's still working. It's just a little hard to read through the cracks at the bottom, so I have to wait until the messages go one higher. So I can't read it whenever somebody first sends the message until it moves up a little. Thank you for the heart, me. Bella has food. Why would you think I would run out of food? I'm going to take offense to it. I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you right now that I will take offense to that. I have no clue. If you don't know me better than that by now, Ellen, then I will take offense to it. Whenever it's years, I expect that somebody would know I wouldn't be sitting in a hotel room while my dog has no food. When you've followed me that long, yeah. Yep. I would have been on here sitting in the rain before I was sitting in a room without dog food. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I don't like that infliction because I have never once ran out of food before I've asked for help. But that does make me feel like maybe I should just show the freaking food because I don't like that image being put on me at all. I just put the food in a bag that I can tie shut so it's not in the paper bag in my backpack. This I actually carry on my back. I always have her food and water in the bag that I carry on me, the one easily accessible. This is the suitcase. All my things go in there. Oh, that's so cool. All my things go in the suitcase. I don't carry around a whole bunch of mine on my back. But food and water for Bella are always on me. Food and water. Food, I'm not giving her that one, but if I needed to, food that somebody else got and gave to me. It's not the right kind, so I haven't opened it, but I carry it with me anyway, just so that I make sure she has food. If I get a new bag of the good kind of food that she likes, then I will get rid of that bag because I won't be carrying 3 bags and I'll have food. And this is food that Drew brought me over on the corner. She's eaten about half of that one already. It's the Purina kind, and she'll itch all of her hair out of her butt. That's what makes her itch, is that cheap dog food. So I do have food. It's not the preferable, all of it is not her preferable food. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah. I carry extra with me no matter what. Yeah, even if it's some that she's not going to be able to eat long term, a bowl or 2 of it's also not going to hurt her. And then today we ate Subway, and since I don't eat meat, I got the sandwich that's called the Big Boy or something like that has every kind of meat all up on it. And so she had meat that thick all the way across. That's what Bella ate today. I know, but I want to make sure that she also knows that she doesn't have to worry like that. Like, if she was worried about that, then I want to also show her that that's not a worry we have. And I will turn to everyone on here before I ever let Bella go without. I was also a mom of 2 teenagers without a check and didn't let them go without. So I take care of the responsible things before doing other stuff. I'm the real kind of mom. Yeah, and Bella is mine, so therefore I'm her mom. Yeah, I just want to make sure that it's cleared up and you can see with your own eyes. I'm not just telling you go away and don't worry about it. I'm showing you that it is handled. I would never let her go without. I dang sure wouldn't be sitting here with any kind of food, Subway, or anything for myself if Bella didn't have something first. I can only carry a limited amount, so I stick to about 4 to 6 pounds, and I try not to carry over that. Yeah. If I carry over that, then I'm like, I don't know about that. When the girl had got me that bag of the Purina kind, I still had 4 pounds in my backpack. And I'm like, oh goodness, that means I'm carrying 8 pounds of dog food. That's extra. Now that I have this rolling suitcase, it's a little easier, but not with my shoulder being how it is. It's putting a lot on my left hand side to not be able to pull with my right shoulder. Oh, I'm still trying to keep it out of my mind to go to the emergency room. No, I do not. Yeah, if I ever run short on Bella food, you'll see me on here, and I will not stop until we get it. Also, you can walk into like PetSmart and Petco, and they have these like trial dog food things, and it's like the Blue Buffalo or the Trails, and they're really good dog foods that are the trial ones, and they'll give you a few of them, not just one. Sometimes we have to do something. What do you mean? But that's okay, Kit Kat. I'm fine. It's fine, Kit Kat. Don't worry about it, honey. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. It works, so I don't want to go to the ER. I feel like my polynidal cyst is coming up on my tailbone, and that's what's making my sciatic so bad right now. They've already cut it out a few times, so cutting it out isn't what's going to work. Yeah. And I wouldn't know what they would do with Bella, so I can't. It's not an option. I don't know what they would do with Bella. Thank you. I don't know that he was a church guy. I think he was more like ChatGPT guy. I don't know. I've never seen a church person go, let me whip out this AI and prove something. Well, I think if I could, I would have. At least through the 14 years and the 3 or 4 times I've been to court for it. Maybe I can't. It's one of them app things, and it's artificial intelligence telling you what to do. Humans started off with the computer systems as programming the computers, like the information and stuff that we have. Now the computers are doing the programming to the humans, and that's not such a great thing. Perfectly fine. It wasn't until I asked him to leave and he wouldn't leave, he kept pushing, that I turned the camera. And man, do the demons flee whenever you're in the righteous mind and you expose them. Oh, wait, isn't that the time we're in today? Oh, that's what we're doing in life today. We're exposing the nah-ahs and bringing light to the ahas. Some AI is good. It's just how you use it. It's not the program itself isn't bad. It's how people are using it. I mean, at least so far, the program isn't bad. It will end up growing in intelligence. Ooh, all right. Okay, one more time before this phone actually does die on me. We're at 5%. So the room I found out is $58. I would like to stay for one more night. I'm just seeing what I possibly can pull up. It has been raining here all day, so it's really muddy and wet outside and cold. So I'm just trying to be proactive and start trying to raise a few dollars if I can towards a room. Any little bit will help. Right, but it's also what informs us the things that have been programmed, so that a person's mind. Yes, I do. It's underneath this picture right here. My bio pops up and it shows you my Cash App. Where is Puff Puff at? That is normally who is doing this. My thing doesn't have its bar opened up so I can type so easy. So I kind of have to go through these settings that they have. There we go. There's Cash App. Let me try to just type them both in there so we can pin it, I guess. Man, I can't believe that I had to spend $300 on a bus ticket to come out here so that I had a safe place, she said, for the next 4 weeks. That is not what happened. Yeah, I thought maybe I could get to a doctor and I don't know, get my license things handled and well, on to the next journey. Yeah, well, Kit Kat. I know, but you just bought yourself a subscription. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think I would have raised money, took a 3-day bus trip, and went through all of that just for a place to stay for a few weeks. 4 weeks? I mean, I get what she's saying, but it would have had to been a little bit more permanent than that for me to go through all that shit.
Thank you. Wait, what? I got to my PayPal and I go. Oh. Text Tracy in it, yeah. Yeah, that is mine, is Tracy claiming as my PayPal. Look, it's 11:11 on the time. There are 11 people in here. Beautiful things are happening, guys. Look at all those ones. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, no, I always laugh. You gotta laugh through it, even if the pain's there. Yeah, Kit Kat, you have to have one of the things to be able to do it. Either PayPal, no, to be able to pay into it. I think you do. No? Wow, I'm really misinformed about that then. Yes, okay. I was like, how are you doing it? I've never heard of another way. You have to have PayPal or Cash App. Kit Kat. It's fine though. Look at, it's fine. You've helped out plenty, Mom, just by giving me the moral support. She bought the subscription thing today. So she already did pay like $5 or something for that. I'm not sure how much it is, but it's like $3 to $5 or something. Yeah, and I worry about you too. And you just got out of a tricky situation with your health, and I know for a fact that you're living on your little bit of disability. And oh, I love you so much, Kit Kat, but don't worry about it, please. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't link your app. Because, like, what if you make a mistake, honey? Like, you did the subscription thing instead, and I don't want you to link the wrong thing. Just don't. Hi, Gigi. I mean, I know I'm asking for help, and oh, but but you hold a special place in my heart, Kit Kat. Yeah, yeah. So things are hard, and if you don't have that, I would rather you just not be in a hard spot. Yeah. So just it'll be fine. It'll find a way. It'll find a way. You just graduated from cancer. That should be a really big, exciting celebration. And maybe you should go to get ice cream. If I get like $3, we can just do it on live. I'll go over across the street to the gas station and I'll pick out me an ice cream and you can get you one and we'll both have ice cream. Yes, it was. It definitely is a miracle. Yes, ma'am. I'm not going to tell her she can't do that when they're being that loud right outside the door. Yeah, she can just do it. I don't know. They could stand in front of a different door, maybe, that doesn't have a dog in it. Yeah, I hear someone too. They're like right here. You just go ahead and warn them, baby. You go ahead and tell them. Tell them my mom has a little hatchet she chops firewood with. That was really loud. I don't know. Oh, Kit Kat, I don't even want to say it again because you're going to try to help me again. Oh, it does really touch my heart though, but I do know that you need it. Okay, so you already touched my heart, so you can't try to link your things. Don't link your things and do it wrong. Don't do it. Okay, alright. I just don't want you linking it to the wrong thing and then it being gone, and that, if you did it wrong and then you're in a hard spot and you're already having a hard time. I do love the sentiment though. Thank you so much, Mom. Oh, yes, I understand. I know, I understand. It'll all be okay. I'm telling you, it's gonna work out. No matter what, it'll work out. Oh, my nose got itchy. Oh, my jeez. Thank you for the heart me. I used my shoulder. Sorry. I gotta stop doing that. I know that it's there. I need to remember in action it hurts. Look, I'm so glad that you listened. It is because I'm right-handed. I mean, I've been using this arm since it worked first. It would have been cool if I was left-handed and it's my right shoulder, but that's not how it's working. Oh, it looks like the phone is about to die, guys. All right, one more time. If anybody can spare it, I am wanting to stay in the room for one more night for tomorrow night. If you can, then please do. If you can't, Kit Kat, then don't chance it. Oh, I hope so. I know God is blessing you. God blesses me. And God just really blessed Kit Kat. We got the most wonderful news. Oh, I don't even know how to put a thing up on the thing. I'm trying to mess with these buttons to see if I can get us a celebration sticker up there or something. No. Stickers. Oh, that is not what I thought. I wonder why it started all the way at the bottom of the stickers. No wonder why I didn't think it was what I wanted.
Alrighty, guys. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you again on the next one.